Welcome to a mindful encounter with the work View from Butterschole across Lake Thun to the Schöne Platte and the Jungfrau by Kaspar Wolf. Thank you for taking these next few minutes to be with yourself and the art. Please take a few moments to arrive at the place where you are sitting or standing right now. Turn your focus inward. If you like, you can close your eyes or let your gaze gently rest in front of you. Consciously transfer the weight of your body to the floor and trust that the floor or the chair will carry you and that you can now let go of all unnecessary tension. How does your body feel right now when you sit or stand like this? Are there pleasant areas of your body? Unpleasant areas? And as best you can, accept it as it is, without having to do anything with it or against it. And how is your mood right now? The inner atmosphere, the inner weather. Is it pleasant or unpleasant right now? Or perhaps differing emotional states can be felt at the same time. Or is it diffuse and difficult to find access to, elusive? Just accept all of this as best you can without having to change anything. And now, turn to the work in front of you. Where does your gaze go first? Consciously perceive where your eyes wander. What do you see? Perhaps your gaze is more open, wide, and receptive to capture the totality of the image. Is there a sense of mood palpable in the work? Perhaps it's the weather conditions, the time of the year, the light, the shadows, the mountain panorama. Or is your view rather focused on the small, fine details, like the ship on the lake, the silhouettes of people among the fir trees? the suggestion of the buildings on the lakeside in the shadow of the mountain, the shapes of the clouds, the structures of the cave rocks. And do you see the very subtle hints of a person at the bottom left in the darkest part of the cave? When you look at this darkness on the far left of the image, how does it affect your mood? Just notice if something shows up, and if not, accept that too, as best that you can, without having to look for anything. And what does it do to your mood when you focus on the light, the brightness on the right side of the work? Is there something changing there? Perhaps there is, and perhaps there is not. And so linger for a moment and observe if this contemplation of the work has an influence on your mood. With your attention, slowly let go of the art object and prepare yourself for the end of this exercise. For a short moment, once more, perceive your mood right now in this moment. Thank you very much for being here and for your time. This mindfulness practice was brought to you by the Mindful Art Encounter Association. The author is Tanja Joho, and it is spoken by Pasha Azur.